What's up, VC? I'm back to do another recent finds video. About 2 weeks ago, I went to a Baltimore record show, and I did really well. A lot of stuff was overpriced. A lot of vendors were douchebags, but I did pretty good, so I'm going to go ahead and run through this gigantic stack of records right here. So let's get into it. The first one I picked up, I don't remember how much, I paid like $5, is Frank Zappa, Joe's Garage, Act 1. And this is a great record. This is very eclectic, very all over the place, draws from a lot of influences. And this has my man Vinny Colaiuta on drums, who is an absolute master at his craft. Master. Next one I got, this is literally mint. This is an original press on Mercury Bronze Records. Uriah Heep, Demons and Wizards. I haven't got a chance to listen to this yet, but I like Uriah Heep. They're definitely like what you would call classic rock, I guess. They're a good band. They're solid. They never got their due, but they're still touring, and they're still doing it. So I mean, you got to get your hat. You got to take your hat off to them. So yeah, this was a good find. This old lady had the nicest shit there. Literally, all her shit was like mint, but she wanted you to pay for it. Like I saw like some Pink Floyd that was like $75, and there's just no way I want to pay $75 for a mint copy of Metal. I don't care. No, it's not worth it. So I did find this for $10, so I picked that up. The next one I got is Dexter Gordon, the Montmartre Collection, Volume 1. It's got Dexter Gordon, Kenny Drew, Niles Henning, Orsted Pedersen, who's a gigantic, an awesome bass player, stand-up bass player, and Albert Heath on drums. I haven't listened to this either, but anytime I see Dexter Gordon that I don't have, I pick it up. I love Dexter Gordon. And this is on the awesome Black Lion label. So that's cool. Next up I found Jeff Berlin's Pump It. I think I paid $2 for like the next 20 of these LPs. This is in like mint condition. Jeff Berlin is a freakishly good bass player, outstanding technique, great feel. Just an unbelievable bass player. Very, very expressive in his playing. He's very good, very good. The next record I picked up was John McLaughlin's Belo Horizonte. This is one I needed, and this is in great shape. It's on the Warner Brothers label. This is a fantastic record. I also found another copy of Return of Forever's Romantic Warrior. This is a serious record. This is probably their most commercially successful record. It's arguable if it's their best. I like Where Have I Known You Before. This, look at these cats, cool as shit. Look at Lenny White with that hat. Lenny White is the man. What a fantastic drummer. Next up I got Dexter Gordon. I think this is just titled Dexter Gordon. It's on Upfront Records, which I've never heard of. But also I think I paid like $2 for this as well. And this looks awesome. Got that cool ass picture of Dexter. Always smoking. You can tell he did a lot of heroin. His voice sounds like shit. I also found the Charles Lloyd Quartet, A Night in Copenhagen. This is a promo copy. It's got Michael Patitucci, Michelle Pacioretty, Pelly Danielson, and Bobby McFerrin, and also Sunship Theus. This is a fantastic record. This is really good. This is 80s Blue Note, but just unbelievably good stuff. Unbelievably good stuff. This is he's just a spiritual cat. Charles Lloyd is very relaxed and calm. You can tell. The next one I found is another Blue Note, another 80s Blue Note. Stanley Jordan's Magic Touch. I've passed on this so many times. I think I paid $2 for this as well, and this is like in mint shape. See the label there? Yeah, I passed on this. I've seen this for like $5, $6, $7, and I just didn't want to pay that for it. So when I found it for $2, I hopped on it and grabbed it. This next one I've been looking for a long while, and I finally found it on CTI. This is Deodato 2. That's the back cover. This guy is just awesome. Just great fusion. Really good stuff. I mean, you can play the hell out of the keys. What can you say? And CTI is kind of hit or miss, but if you know what you're looking for and you trust the artist, you'll make out well. The next one I found is Appasandino by Gatto Barbieri. And this is on Dr. Jazz Records. Let's check out this label. It's just a kind of a plain label. Dr. Jazz. I haven't had a chance to listen to this, but this was from the same guy who had just boxes of $2 records that were in mint shape, and it's just like I can't pass those up. The next one I found is on Arista Freedom, which I have decided I'm going to collect and grab all that I can find. This one is Archie Shepp, Mantra 1. This is a demonstration copy as well. This features Archie Shepp on tenor, Charles Greenlee on trombone, the great Dave Burrell on piano, Cameron Brown on bass, and Beaver Harris on drums. I haven't actually listened to this yet either. I need to definitely get into this, but I like Archie Shepp's playing a lot, and I like the Arista Freedom label, so you really can't go wrong with that. This next one I scored for $5. This was still in the shrink. This is an original copy. This is like mint. This is the Charles Lloyd Quartet Lovin', recorded live at the Fillmore. This is one I've been looking for a long time. This has Jack DeJohnette, of course, on drums, Charles Lloyd's on sax and flute, Ron McClure on bass, and Keith Jarrett on piano. This quartet is amazing. So spiritual, so just relaxed, and just fantastic music. Just really good shit. The next one I got, I paid $6 for this, and I forgot I already had this. This is Art Blakey and his Jazz Masters Ugetsu. This is really good. Ugetsu, which is I think it's a Cedar Walton tune. This is a fantastic record. Now I have 2 copies, so I don't know if anybody's interested in a copy. Let me know. Maybe we can work a trade out or something. The next one I found, it was one of those, like, you pull it out and you're like, kind of shake a little bit and you're like, holy shit, I've been looking for this record. I paid $7 for this. This is a demonstration copy. This is Masabumi Kokuchi. This is Susto. This record is the shit. This record is shit. This is actually also a demonstration copy, which is awesome. This record's really good. No wonder why Derek called this a 10. I mean, it's fantastic. And I think Astro Traveler has this. Shout out to Chris. This next one I'm going to have to shout out Eric the Viking for hipping me to this record. I saw it in one of his videos. I got this for $10. It was open, but it's pretty much near mint. This is Sonny Chirac, Black Woman. This is the Four Men with Beards reissue. This is a fantastic. I think this was reissued in 2000. I want to say, yeah, 2001. This is awesome. That fuzzy guitar, that guy just goes off, man. The next one, I finally found a good copy of Pink Floyd's Adam Hart Mother. This is a killer record. I mean, on Harvest. Love that label. That label is fantastic. What can I say? It's Pink Floyd. I'm on a huge Pink Floyd trip, so I'm going back through and making sure I have nice VG++ to near mint copies of everything. Speaking of that, I also found a great copy of Animals, which is just a fantastic record. Pink Floyd are just unlike any other band. Their sound, the space, and their music, just the way it was recorded, it's just fantastic. It just takes you places immediately. This one I was just interested in hearing, and I saw it was a good price. This is I believe, Black Oak, Arkansas's first record. Now, a little bit later, they featured a young guitarist who was like 14 at the time. His name is Sean Lane. He died, I think he was like 26, 27, but he was literally the fastest, most technically proficient guitarist I've ever seen in my life. His runs and stuff are absolutely mind-boggling. Check him out on YouTube. Just look up Sean Lane. He's a freak. He was like 14 when he joined this band. Not on this record. I think on a later one, a couple releases online. This is Stanley Clarke and George Duke, the Clarke Duke project, and to be honest, this sucked. This was like them kind of cashing it. Like, honestly, most of Stanley Clarke's 80s stuff isn't that good. This is them just cashing on that R&B shit, and this is just fucking not good in my opinion. I actually just, after like almost the whole first side, I had to take it off. I was like, I'm not wasting my fucking time listening to this. The next one I grabbed is McCoy Tyner, Looking Out. I haven't listened to this yet, but it has vocals, so I'm kind of skeptical, but any McCoy I see I'll pick up. I just love the way that man plays the piano. He's just fantastic. And of course all those great years, that classic Coltrane Quartet was just awesome. I also picked up Death in the Flower, Keith Jarrett. This is on ABC Impulse, or the later Impulse. This was really good. This had this, throughout the whole theme of like life and death and the kind of like juxtaposition. His playing was, it's just so, this record is so like earthy and has like, reminds me of like, I don't want to say Indians, but that whole vibe is just very, very spiritual, very, very, very spacey, like a lot of space. Very good. This is a very good record. Nice record to come home, just calm down to. The next record I grabbed was another one I've seen so many times and I held out until I got a good copy. This is Herbie Mann's Memphis Underground. This record kicks ass, honestly. I mean, Memphis Underground, the first tune is a nice little soulful, funky cut, and it just rips. And then on track 3, I can't remember who the soloist is. The first soloist. I want to say it's like Coriel or Kaki or someone like that, but they go off. Very technical. And then Sonny Sharrock comes in at the end and just releases this fuzz chaos that he managed to hold on to the whole time. It's just fantastic. And of course that tune was the Sam and Dave tune written by Isaac Hayes. That's a fantastic tune. The next one I grabbed, I think this was $2 too. I had seen Derek show this, and I had been looking for a good copy of this for a while. This is Billy Cobham's Inner Conflicts on Atlantic. I mean, this guy Billy Cobham, one of the most fantastic drummers. When he used to play like a lot of jazz in the late 60s, a lot of people know him for his technical proficiency. And story goes, when it was like 1969, he said that a young kid came up to him and asked him to do a paradiddle, which is just a pattern that drummers do. And it's a basic pattern. He didn't know what it was. So he went home that night and played for like 10 hours straight, played a paradiddle, and that's where the whole technical proficiency came from. So by the time he got to this, which was what, 78, he was an absolute freak. The rolls and the clean, even space between the notes, and he just erupts at times. He holds back a lot, and he just erupts into this whirlwind of drums and just controlled chaos. It's beautiful. He's fantastic. And then the last one was a VCLT that came. I was talking that I couldn't find Bo Hanson's Lord of the Rings, a good copy anyway. And Zeke hit me up and was like, "Hey man, I got an extra copy." And I was like, "Cool, like I got some stuff." So we ended up like swapping records. Well, actually, Zach, your records are on the way. I sent him like 2 or 3 days. Sorry, man. They'll be there. But anyways, yeah, we were talking. He told me an extra copy, so he told me he sent it to me. I was like, "Oh, that's cool, man." So a couple of days later, he private messaged me on Facebook and was like, "Hey, I think I gave David McSopey my last copy, but I just sent you one via Amazon." And I mean, I just want to say thanks a lot, Zach, man. That was above and beyond. This is a killer record. It's a really nice copy. Of course, everyone's seen it on the Big Hatter Charisma label. I just wanted to say thanks, man. That was really touching and really kind of you. The music's fantastic. Very just definitely prog, and it just definitely does stir thoughts of Lord of the Rings. This was a fantastic record. And those are my finds this time. I will be back in a little. Also went another dig and got some great shit, so I will be back in probably a couple more days to make another finds video. Thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks to everyone who watches more than 3 minutes. Or even if you watch just 3 minutes, thanks. I got to shout out Fatback Funk, Eric the Viking, Vinyliciousness, Anders, Derek, Chris Astro Traveler, Zeke. You guys show some amazing shit, and you make my want list bigger, but that's a good thing. So thanks everyone for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.